Hi everybody, it's Jane from Living Skies Vintage. I am a mixed media collage artist in my spare time, and I thought I'd give you guys an update on what I've done in the last little while with my time and maybe something that I'm working on currently. So let's take a spin around and we'll take a look at some of my past work. Hold on. Okay. So I started doing a lot more of this. Well, once we got sent home, I just did not want to be in front of the TV all the time, and kind of felt like I needed to have a little outlet. So I started cutting up old magazines and getting my paints and my crayons and my markers out and started creating things. So this is one of the first things that I did, and I love jewelry. Y'all should know that. And so I picked up a few things of jewelry to put into the collage, and I thought it was quite appropriate. In every woman there is a queen. So that was one of the first ones I did. And then I did this one, which is a lot of fun. I made, I guess you'd call them paper dolls, and found some faces and added a few things extra to them. That's not their real hair. This poor lady's got beans for hair, and bottle bodies, but it was an awful lot of fun, and I decided I just wanted to keep going in this vein. I tend to use watercolor mixed media paper, but as that is my backing, and then I add old newsprint and all sorts of other types of things to create a background to play with. This one here, I have a lady who really, really likes chickens. And I had this one picture of this chicken, just the head, and then this body and the guitar, and it just all went together so well. So put another dime in the jukebox, baby, and let's rock on. That was fun. And then kind of keeping going with the anthropomorphic scheme, I had a bunch of cat ladies that decided they all needed to go out on the town and have fun and do some singing, and yeah, enjoyed that one too. I don't know where I get the ideas half the time for some of these things, but the giraffe was a picture that I had of I think it was out of a National Geographic. I painted the poor lips on that thing. The tongue was hanging out, and that poor policeman. Anyways, the giraffe riding the scooter. Fun. Okay. Oh. We have more along the anthropomorphic scheme with the animal heads and put people eyes on them in some cases. Anyways, they're partying. They're having a good time. This is the band, actually. We've got our trumpet player, guitar, good old fiddle player. Whoops, fiddle player, and the singer just having a good old time back there. This is one of my favorites. It's an early one that I did. I just really liked the way that her face came out in her mouth. Flowers in her hair. Here's looking at you. Coming out of her teacup. Now, and I always try and make them wear some kind of jewelry. You see, they've got bangles and that on. And or drinking. That's another big theme. More just playing around, having fun with color and playing in the background. It's very relaxing, I find. Jewelry. Costume jewelry. See all the stuff in behind. Lots of ladies, lots of ladies. Here's rings, jewelry here. And this is another one of my favorites with the three ladies. They are ready to go out on the town. So let's change it up and get ready to go. So that's the last one of those. But I thought that I'd also show you this that I'm working on right now. I'm just gonna tilt it down just a little bit. Again, now this is a book that Dede Willingham sent me. It's actually what it is if you can imagine, it's a full magazine that's been cut in half and then cut in thirds, and leaving the spine on. You then can use the book to make little glue books or painty books. Now I've taken the time since I've received it to kind of go over. You can see I've painted over a lot of the words, just trying to match some colors here, and I've started to glue in a few images. But this is in development still. Still has a long ways to go, but for the most part, I've actually. You can see the words in behind there. It doesn't really matter if the words show a little bit. I just want to take out the majority of the white and leave like some of the images that I really enjoyed seeing here, like this one, and I tried to take some of the color from in that image to bring it over to the other page, so it would create a two-page diorama. Same thing with this image here was actually on the magazine, and I've just kind of painted this. That's a sticker I threw on there. Again, just painted it out. There's one in here. Well, there's a couple in here that have these faces. Those were actually images in the magazine. I've just put some paint in between to kind of join the two images. That, again, something similar, just pulling that and pulling the colors over to make it a unified area. Same thing with this one. I've added that pencil. That's a little glue-in thing. I've added this paintbrush, glued it on there. You can see where the words are coming through, and I've just used the colors, just bringing it over. This isn't mine, this is from the magazine, but I've just brought the colors over into the other page to create a good background. There, I've glued car in. Here's one background that's from the magazine, just pulling the colors over again. There's one in here. Oh yeah, this I really enjoyed. This is actually a picture I've glued in since I did this painting in, and then I found this picture and I went, whoa, that just fits in there perfect. It almost looks like it's painted in there, but this image here, just right there, is actually a magazine image that I've just glued over top of the paint that I put down. And I'll develop that from there. Yeah, here's another one. See the camels through the hot sun. We'll see where that one goes. Now here's an actual page that has no writing on it, but that's all the magazine page there, as is that. So I haven't painted on this yet, but I'll do something to kind of bring these two images together somehow with color. Let's see, I'm not done with that. Now, that I can see, something that looks like a city starting, maybe a misty in the background. I'll see how that goes. And then there was another one in here that, there it is, this one. I really like this one. I'm looking forward to working on this one. That's the magazine image. These are just the colors. So simple, reuse all these papers. I've got lots of little images that I'm going to continue to paste in here and keep working on. It's something you can do. I love to do this while I'm actually watching other YouTubers on the screen. Keeps my hands busy. Maybe stops me from buying too much stuff sometimes, but yeah. It's just a different way of expressing ourselves. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you again to Dede Willingham. I also should point out that I'm using the stencil from Mary Tolley Parish. Got that going on in here too. So thank you again, Dede. Thank you for sending me this. She laughed at me because I have these huge books that I'm working on. Now I've got this little one that I can just kind of quickly zip through when I want to, so I don't have huge pages. But thanks again, Dede. And you are an inspiration to me and to a lot of other people in this creative world that we've got going here on YouTube. So thank you all, and please like, share, subscribe, ring that bell, and we'll see you again soon. Bye all.